that he has to meet deadlines in each state. So South Carolina is up, and then it's New York and California. So we have to follow the rules of the game with respect to politics. That's why we're here this weekend.
Okay, so with South Carolina being a hotspot for COVID-19, that didn't sway you guys coming here at all, or is it just about meeting the deadline?
It's what he just said. We say what we say and we mean what we say, and we don't mince our words, and we're here for truth.
Okay, so with that being said, you chose all black businesses in the heart of North Charleston. Was this a strategy for you?
No, we weren't looking at color like that. Of course, we want to support black businesses, of course. Mm-hmm. But we had a coordinator that gave us the businesses, and these are the people that came forth and wanted to help out. So it just fell where it fell.
Okay. So
and let me explain something. I don't have strategies. If it's a God's calling or God's appointing, or not even an if, since this is that, God will cover all. Let me ask you a question.
Absolutely.
How sad is it that you guys have one of your favorite,
I'm not upset. I'm sorry.
level, most successful black entrepreneurs.
Shout out to everybody tuning in.
And people have allowed Instagram culture and the Democratic Instagram culture to attack me to take black votes, like black votes are only Democrats. And that we're still literally on that ship and that mentality.
And that's something that I was talking about, that we no longer...
Joe Biden be your president over Kanye West.
Are you asking me why would I vote for Joe Biden to be my president over Kanye West? Because the phone, it broke up a little bit.
Yes, I want to understand that. Well, no, I can't even ask that question because that question doesn't even make sense. What has Biden ever done for the community other than been told he'll be president if he ran next to a black man?
And you're not saying anything wrong. But the difference is where people are saying Biden had political background.
But he don't got cultural background, and he don't have God background as far as what I know. I am in service to God, and I start with my people. Before the election, no matter who wins, God wins. You know when God wins? When we stop killing each other, when we stop fornicating, when we stop adulterating. And I'm not saying that I'm sinless and I'm not guilty of sin, and I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm saying as a people under God, that we as a noble people, this is our time to stand up and show how strong we are, no matter who gets into office.
Don't forget, we still in the middle of the Chucktown Hit Factory. Rolling commercial free is VT and Pora Dice Roll. Keep it locked in to your number one station. More Kanye after the break.
I really like the way that you I'm a day. I'm a day. I really like the way that you I'm a day. I'm a day. This ain't no ditty bop and all that ain't.
Yeah, Kanye West has absolutely lost his mind. Kanye West has lost his mind, but I was not, this is an opportunity. This is history. Shout out to Charlamagne tuning in. But we also in the midst of the Chucktown Hit Factory. So I got the second, it's 4 parts of this Kanye West interview. So I have the next part coming up after Dice Roll. We still bring you in with the Chucktown Hit Factory because this is a platform for local artists. But it's Kanye West. And honestly, he was the first person that talked to me about his policies. So stay tuned so you can hear the policies that Kanye West has. But right now, it's the this is my show. I am the captain of this boat. If you want to see the full interview, you're going to wait. This is called an exclusive. Or I can just delete all y'all off my live. But anyway, it's the Middle Chucktown Hit Factory. Make sure you're supporting your local artists. It's VT and Pora. Make sure you're supporting your local artists.
You know I got that Rachel. He like, what's up, you know you got them big butts. I may get the head do finesse and all them talking.
Listen, y'all don't know me. I'm from Charleston. I will cut up on all of y'all real quick. Okay? Cool? Don't bring that shit to my live. Thank you. I will remind y'all people from Charleston, we fool. Thank you now. argue now. I'm trying to be a new person, but I will argue you down. I'm trying to, this is growth, but I will argue your ass down. Not on my page.
You better, yeah.
I really like the way that she wobble there, wobble there. I really like the way that she wobble there, wobble there.
Z93 Jams, it's your girl Chris Kayla, and we about to hop back into the interview with Kanye West.
What will America look like with Kanye West as president?
That is a very vast question, but the first thing that pops in my mind is on earth as it is in heaven. You know, we used to have water fountains, now we got a plastic problem. Capitalism has overrun us. The capitalist slavery state that we still live in, the homeless problems, the problems where we have beautiful, amazing Americans that have served here and are considered to be illegal immigrants and are still hiding out, that have served this country just as blacks have served this country, that need an opportunity at the promise of freedom of America. We will put prayer back in schools. Because if the kids don't have God, the fear and love of God, you create the fear and love of everything else. Put it like this. If you fear and love God, then you fear and love nothing else. And people, a lot of times, idolize all kinds of things, even down to Yeezy. Over, sometimes, we idolize Jordan, we idolize Yeezy, we idolize the rappers, we idolize Instagram, we idolize, sexual imagery, we idolize our own egos, we idolize guns over our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And now we need to reinstate America as God's country and show the world, because we are the most influential country on the planet, how noble we are, how civil we are, how safe we are. But you can't have safety without redesigning the industry, because right now it's designed for us to sell drugs. It's designed for us to get locked up. It's designed for us to be pulling the Dracos down at the gas station. It's designed for us to look at gossip sites as a place of actual news. God hates the gossip. We need that word to anchor us. Because anybody that ever stood next to me or even listened to one element I had to say about a color palette or a shape turned to billionaires. Big facts. So what I'm saying, we're talking about the economy right here. We're talking about having a literal, actual, proven genius running the country that has been called a nut and a white supremacist in the same day. So I feel all the experiences.
And you're starting to touch on something. So when are you going to start releasing your policies? Because that's the big question. What are your policies? What do you have planned?
Un momento.
We rolling commercial free. It's Crucial BGR. Don't forget, we in the middle of the Chucktown Hit Factory, but I had a special guest, Kanye West. Right now it's Crucial BGR. Keep it locked in. Yeah.
I keep thinking about brand that shit killing me. We gon' raise the dead, can't stick on, then that's killing me. Leave me 30s alone around my friends and still see enemies. How the bitch should write my feelings more, I'm the truth with this shit. Seriously, hold on. That just blew my mood, but I don't need rob no more. I'ma just sing my tunes. And John looked me in my face like he's in a different dude. Her big brother died that night. I couldn't even eat my food. Red taping the guy, clean it up on my own. Put it up for myself from ET, but bitch, I ain't calling home. Speak on shit on your right, bitch, that's some shit start going wrong. It's me anyway, she hurt my soul, hear it in my tone. I put your car for show, I wouldn't even lie to you. Some y'all always known. Boy, wanted to smile like Mona Lisa, the bitch, I'm cracking the code. Can't see him up miles on BG, kick rocks, I'm back in my mode. Look, rest down for your wrist, no, you keep checking. We all clucking, speak on me, I'll up this bitch, I'm freezing, that's why y'all ducking. I got no ops, cause we the ops, bitch, I won't start nothing.
It's Crucial BGR. Make sure you check him out. I'm not sure if Crucial is on this live, but make sure you check it out. Crucial BGR. We in the middle of Chucktown Hit Factory. Hey, all you Kanye West fans, I didn't ask him about the album. There is an album coming out on Friday. If you go to this thing called Google and type it in, you will see the track list. But yeah, so this isn't an interview about his music. This is an interview about Kanye for 2020. But his music is coming out on Friday. You can Google it. And this song ain't ass. Your mama ass.
Always alone around my friends, still see enemies. How the f*** should write my feelings more? I'm the truth with this shit. Serious, hold on. Yeah, that just blew my mood. But I don't need rock no more. I'ma just sing my tunes. John looked me in my face like he's in a different dude. Her big brother died that night. I couldn't even eat my food.
Hey. Z93 Jams, it's your girl Chris. Artist. The first song you heard was from VT and Pora. This is Crucial BGR, but we are about to hop back in the interview with Kanye West because he's going to let me know all these policies. So once again, shout out to everybody on Instagram Live, and make sure you keep it tuned in and share this live.
Un momento, as Jay-Z has told you in one of his raps. I want to say that first. Un momento, huh? So beautiful. All right, so I'm sure Biden can't recite that.
You are.
Okay, let's get it. Faith. Reset the nation's commitment to our faith and religious heritage. Economy. Commitment to a sound national economy by reducing the national and household debt, including student loans. Implementing wise fiscal and monetary policies. Education. Restructuring the nation's educational system to serve the most at-risk and vulnerable population. Let me read that again in case that was unclear. Education. Let me read it by one. Let's go to the beginning right now.
These are the policies.
Like it was an infomercial or something.
Let's do it.
KW policy, a.k.a. Yay policy, a.k.a. America policy, a.k.a. in honor to God policy. Number 1, faith. Reset the nation's commitment to our faith and religious heritage. Number 2, economy. Commitment to a sound national economy by reducing the national and household debt, including student loans. Implementing wise fiscal and monetary policies. Number 3, education. Restructuring the nation's educational system to serve the most at-risk and vulnerable populations, providing families with multiple educational and vocational options and opportunities. I like the word options better than opportunity. Also, we can get into that later. We got all the time in the world. Military. Commitment to rule of law and strong national defense, committed to cutting weight out of the nation's military budget. Legal reform, commitment to reforming the legal system to be more equitable towards all citizens, especially African Americans that have been the victims of unfair treatment by the U.S. Justice Department, by the U.S. so-called Justice Department. Number 6, police and prison reform. Commitment to major police reform and prison reform. Number 7, environment. I care about the environment. I believe in global warming. Commitment to clean environment and leading the nation towards environmentally friendly solutions in every area. 8, foreign policy. Commitment to America First policies and building good relationships with the nations that are committed to fair trade. Number 9, and we're going up to 10, like it's like Moses.
We doing the top, got it.
Okay. To continue to become a net exporter of gas, oil, and coal. Number 10, art.
Not a PowerPoint.
ART says the human being that has a doctorate from the Art Institute of Chicago. Art. Number 10, commitment to promoting art and culture as a major national priority. Now, what I'm saying is, I'm putting my life on the line for you all. Mm-hmm. I'm using names like Big Farm in the middle of what I'm talking because it's cities that's all the way drugged out. And what I'm saying, I got the solution for Big Farm. Here you go, Big Farm. Make some big farms. Next, Crunch.
Z93 Jams. I got one more half of that Kanye West interview. But right now, it's F So Bigs. One more chance. Keep it locked into your number 1 station. Z93 Jams. song was Crucial BGR, and that song was called Boy Wonder. Crucial BGR. You can look him up on anything. This song is F So Big's One More Chance. And I ain't even about to sing on these comments. I'm going to let y'all talk among yourselves. But I will be posting the full interview. Once I leave here, I will be posting the full interview, so you can go back, replay it. It'll be available on all platforms. So yeah.
She don't take no shit, and that's from anyone. I'm talking extra clips when it comes to loading guns. Just be my ride or die.
We got one more half of Kanye.
I take the hug, every girl just get sitting up. We been some kitty, on top of the car to bus.
My last question.
Xena. Shout out to everybody who tuned in on Instagram Live. And if you missed it, don't worry. It will be available on my social media pages. So make sure you're connecting with me on social media. Chris Kalen on everything.
Question, because Kanye West, you're a man that wears many hats, from being a fashion designer to an artist to a super producer to just everything. How do you...
Well, I'm not a clown, so I don't need to juggle.
Okay. Well, let me rephrase it. You're right. You're absolutely right. How do you plan to prioritize those things?
Well, as we already saw, we're going to have engineering and space travel covered and so on like that at that level. It's all yay level. Everyone thought it was crazy. Now we're going yazy. So for Webster Dictionary, let me explain what yazy is. Crazy is something that could be positive or negative, looked upon people as what's going on. Yazy is, oh my God, did that just happen? That is incredible.
So I'm gonna throw one more question out. So I'm not sure if you heard of Jade Simmons. She's a black woman who's also running for presidency. Have you thought about maybe teaming up with her?
Hold on 1 second. Mm-hmm. Oh, now let me play. I was going to try to play. Wait. One moment, 1 second.
I got you.
I wish I was on this other phone because I would play you this recorded call I got from Jade right now.
Oh, wow.
So I reached out to Jade to possibly be my vice president, my running mate. Now, we have Michelle Tipaw, who is a Christian pastor out of Wyoming, who is my running mate, but she would be open to taking another position if we found another running mate. You know who my favorite candidate for my running mate is?
Who?
Okay, so when we were trying to figure out, I'm going to present it as a riddle to you. When we were trying to figure out my website, because everybody kept on stealing my website because now I'm in the dirty game of politics, right?
Right.
They're stealing every option, right? So what I did is put the initials of this city down, and then I put Kanye 2020. Who would that be?
South Carolina. Oh, Sean Carter. Jay-Z. Now, that would be... Now, you would blow some minds with that one because you blew mine.
But you on stealing, I was like, you know who should be my running mate is Sean Carter.
Did you present it to him?
Man, you know I ain't talked to my brother about like
it might be a new day. You never know. You're right. That might change something. That's all you gotta ask.
And the fact that we ain't talked for so long, that's how you know we real brothers.
Right. But y'all be back. But I know you gotta go. But thank you for. But go ahead.
Because the fake ones could be mad at you and still pull up because they getting a check. You know what I'm saying?
But thank you so much, Mr. West, for taking out the time. You're making history. You're making history definitely in Charleston, South Carolina, North Charleston to be exact. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I look forward to hearing what you got to say. And yeah, just keep us posted while you're on the campaign trail.
Absolutely. And we also going to be making the future. We 20 years past our promised future. I need some cars up out here. I need some Garden of Edens. I need homelessness cured.
All of those things. Absolutely. And I'm here for it.
Yes.
All right, so this Yeezy 2020. Make sure you guys keep it locked into your number one station, Z93 Jams.
Civil rights icon John Lewis has died.
John Robert Lewis was the undisputed.
All right, you guys, this is Schweepes. I don't prefer Schweepes, but this is the only one the corner store had. I'm more of a Canada Dry type of girl, but this is the only one that they had, so I prefer. But if Schweepes will give me an endorsement, I will definitely take a Schweepes endorsement.